Hey YouTube, how you doing? Biggie here, how's everything? Welcome to another movie review today. And today's movie review I'll be reviewing is really great. It's a classic. It's a cult classic in my opinion. It's a little scary and emotional, but it's this film I really enjoyed. Um, I really love this film so much. It's a great movie. It's called Stand By Me. Yep, Stand By Me. It was released by Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures, Columbia Pictures in the summer of 1986, and it's directed by Rob Reiner, and it's based on Stephen King's 1982 novel The Body. And this film may be from 1986, but it's set in a fictional town of Castle Rock, Oregon, in 1959 during Labor Day weekend of 1959, and it stars Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, and Jerry O'Connell. As the four boys, they set out into the journey in the woods to find a dead body of a missing teen, and the film's title is derived from the 1961 song of the same name by Ben E. King, which plays during the film's closing credits. And I really love that song. Stand by me, stand by me. And and may River Phoenix rest in peace, and may Ben E. King rest in peace. This film is about sensitive Gordy, played by Will Wheaton, tough guy Chris, River Phoenix, flamboyant Teddy, played by Corey Feldman, and scaredy cat Vern, Jerry O'Connell. They're in search of a teenager's missing body named Ray Brower. However, they do eventually find Ray Brower's body in the end, and they eventually made a decision to report it via an anonymous phone call. And they walk back to Castle Rock, Oregon, the small town. Then they part ways, and then their lives have changed after that. This film also stars Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland as Ace Merrill. He was a gang leader, and Casey Siemaszko as Billy Tessio. He is also a gang member and Vern's older brother. It also has John Cusack in it as Denny, Gordy's older deceased brother. He was killed in a Jeep accident, they mentioned. And Gordy always looked up to his brother, and he mentioned in this movie, and misses him and everything. And Gordy was thinking his parents were blaming him for Denny's death, I guess like they weren't really getting along or something. And the scene where Gordy's like crying and Chris is comforting him, Gordy's like, he hates me, and Chris going, he doesn't know you and everything. And that's in the part where they found Ray Brower's body. And also, Richard Dreyfuss is in this. He, as Gordy, as the adult, he is credited in the film as a writer. He also does narrating in this as Gordy, talking about his life and everything, and eventually shows him like typing on the computer and everything. And in the beginning, it shows Richard Dreyfuss as adult Gordy in like one of those old classic Land Rover, Range Rover SUVs. And that's when he tells his story and everything. And I really enjoy this film. I mean, I give this film a lot of praise, especially it's got that 80s vibe, although the film is taking place in 1959 during Labor Day weekend of that year, and some of the scenes like the leeches part, even when they were in the water in the swamp, that was like when it went into Gordy's underpants. I'm not going to get in conclusion with that, and when he fainted, Also, like when like Ace and the other gang members were getting Gordy and Chris aggravated and stuff and this and that, and they were like being mean and everything, and but other than that, I give this film a lot of praise and everything. It's a good movie. It's sad in majority of ways and scary in some ways, like the dead body part and everything, and but they did make a phone call in the end, like I mentioned. They had to do what they had to do. And if you've never seen this 80s classic film before, I recommend you go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I know I wasn't, especially for a 1986 film. And I love the rural country parts in this. I love the scenery and everything. Even the scene where they're in the junkyard and everything, and then the dog chased him and everything, and yeah. And this movie has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 4.2 out of a 5 on Letterboxd, and an 8.1 out of a 10 on IMDb. And 91% of Google users like this movie. I know I did, so I'm going to put a like on it because I really like it. It's enjoyable. And also, Wall Street Journal says it's a genuinely delightful movie, and I agree on that. Also, absolutely wonderful, a film I may never forget, says Jeffrey Lyons of Sneak Preview Independence News Network. I agree with them both on this. I really like this film. I mean, if you've never seen Stand By Me, you don't know what you're missing out. I mean, you gotta go check this out. It's on. You can get shit like on HBO Max or other streaming sites. Right now it's on HBO Max. That's what I'm thinking. So, but if, like I said, if you've never seen Stand By Me, you must check it out. All right, YouTube. Nice seeing you. Take it easy. Be safe and stay out of trouble. Peace.